And if he wants to come back out at this stage, who cares? Just go with him. Do it one more time, just go around and then right back in. Here's one of the big things that I see a lot of people do when they look back to ask their horse if it's okay, and they look straight at it. And that's intimidating to a horse. And yes, at some point, we've got to go ahead and close the doors and let him feel okay in there. And right there, just let him stand nice and quiet right there. What a lot of times I suggest people do is when you start getting to the point where you can actually get them loaded up and they stand a little quiet, make sure to throw a hay bag up there with them. You know, give them something to do. Because one of the biggest things that when you see a horse, you've always heard about horses, when they lick and chew, they're okay, they're quiet, they're not anxious. Well, that also helps when they're eating, because they're naturally licking and chewing as they chew. So it's a good way to get a horse to feel a little bit more comfortable in that crazy jail cell that we're just throwing them in, you know. Go ahead and just walk straight back up again. Well, it's the thing is that it's normally, the horses are usually fairly easy to get figured out and communicate with. But if the owners and the handlers or the riders are communicating in the same way, or they're not perceptive enough to see the little changes and the little signs that the horse is given, and they just ignore those or just don't know, then you end up with a ton of resistance. And 99.9% of every issue you have with a horse is because of resistance. Period. Go walk right back up. Love on his shoulder a bunch. And don't try to hold him in there. Just let him come back out if he wants. And now put a little pressure on that lead rope and ask him to go right back in again. Nice and easy. There you go. So now you're teaching the horse how to give to that pull pressure. When the horse got that right answer, like right there, just hold a little bit. Good deal. Right there, just love on that shoulder. When I see smiles on people's faces that have been frustrated for so long, that's, yep. And not to mention, I'm helping the horse. No offense to the people, but I'm really out here for the horse.